For decades, Social Security has been a cornerstone of American financial stability. It's a program millions of people rely on to support themselves and their families after retirement, during periods of disability, or in the unfortunate event of a loved one's passing. Despite its importance, Social Security is also one of the most hotly debated programs in American politics. Why? Because it sits at the crossroads of fairness, sustainability, and economic policy. At the heart of the current discussion is the Social Security Fairness Act, a proposed piece of legislation aimed at addressing what many see as glaring inequities in the system. If you're a teacher, firefighter, police officer, or another public servant, this could directly impact you. The Act seeks to eliminate two controversial provisions of Social Security: the Windfall Elimination Provision, WEP, and the Government Pension Offset, GPO. These rules have caused financial hardship for countless Americans, yet many people are still unaware of their implications. Are you one of them? Let's break it down. The Windfall Elimination Provision, or WEP, reduces the Social Security benefits of individuals who receive pensions from jobs that weren't covered by Social Security. This often affects public servants like teachers and firefighters, many of whom spend their entire careers working for the public good. On the surface, WEP was designed to prevent people from double-dipping, that is, collecting a full pension from one system and full benefits from another. But here's the catch: in practice, WEP often penalizes individuals who have earned every penny of their benefits. It doesn't matter that they've paid into Social Security through part-time jobs or second careers. Then there's the Government Pension Offset, or GPO. This provision affects spousal and survivor benefits, which are already a crucial lifeline for many retirees and widows. Under the GPO, if you receive a pension from non-Social Security covered work, your Social Security spousal or survivor benefits may be significantly reduced or even eliminated. Imagine losing a loved one and discovering that the benefits you expected to rely on are suddenly out of reach. How is that fair? These rules disproportionately hurt public servants and their families, often leading to financial insecurity during retirement. Terry Hoover, a retired firefighter from Louisville, Kentucky, is one of the many Americans living with the consequences of these rules. After more than 20 years of service, Hoover estimates that WEP and GPO cost his family over $1,000 a month. At a recent rally, Hoover shared his frustration: "My Social Security is reduced due to my pension. And then my wife, she was a nurse for 41 years and paid into the Social Security system, and I cannot draw one penny off of her because of my pension." Stories like Hoover's are far from unique, and they illustrate the deeply personal stakes of this debate. Advocates of the Social Security Fairness Act argue that these provisions are outdated and unfair. Public servants have earned their benefits, just like everyone else. Why should they be penalized for serving their communities? On the other hand, opponents of the act worry about its financial implications. Repealing WEP and GPO would cost the Social Security program billions of dollars over the coming years. This raises a critical question: how do we balance fairness for individuals with the long-term sustainability of the system? Schumer's decision to bring this issue to a Senate vote is a big deal. It signals that lawmakers are finally taking these concerns seriously. But here's something to think about: why now? Is this vote being driven by genuine concern for public servants? Or are there political motivations at play? With elections always on the horizon, it's worth asking whether this push for reform is part of a broader strategy to win support from key voter groups. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Your perspective matters. Beyond WEP and GPO, the upcoming vote could open the door to broader discussions about Social Security reform. This isn't just about fixing two provisions, it's about rethinking the system as a whole. Social Security was created in the 1930s during the Great Depression. It was revolutionary for its time, but the world has changed dramatically since then. People are living longer, working differently, and facing new economic challenges. Does the current system reflect these realities? Or are we clinging to a model that no longer serves everyone equally? One major issue is the program's long-term solvency. According to recent projections, Social Security's trust funds could be depleted by the mid-2030s if no changes are made. This doesn't mean the program would disappear. Entirely payroll taxes would still cover a significant portion of benefits, but it does mean future retirees could face benefit cuts. Are you prepared for that possibility? What changes would you be willing to accept to keep the system solvent? Some lawmakers have proposed raising the retirement age, arguing that people are living longer and working later into life. Others suggest lifting the cap on payroll taxes so that high earners contribute more to the system. Expanding benefits for low-income retirees has also been discussed, as has tying benefits more closely to cost of living adjustments. But here's the thing, every one of these proposals has trade-offs. What might seem fair to one group could feel like a burden to another. Schumer's leadership in bringing the bill to a vote reflects a growing recognition of its importance. But the outcome will depend on whether enough senators are willing to put fairness and equity above political calculations. As Schumer himself put it, you're going to find out which senators are with you and which are against you. For viewers watching this unfold, now is the time to stay informed and engaged. Contact your senators, share your story, and spread the word about the Social Security Fairness Act. These decisions will shape not only your future, but the future of millions of Americans. If you're passionate about fairness in Social Security, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates. We're here to break down the complex issues and keep you informed every step of the way. Together, we can make a difference. As we wrap up, let me leave you with one final thought. Social Security is more than just a government program. It's a promise that, after a lifetime of hard work, you'll have something to fall back on. The decisions being made in Washington right now will shape the future of that promise. Let's make sure it's a promise we can all believe in. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay informed, stay engaged, and take care.